Hey guys, superlukey here, and today's video will be in Bastion of Twilight Ascendant Council. So here's the fight. Phase 1, there's two bosses, Feludius and Ignatius. I took Feludius, which is the water one, and our other tank took Ignatius, which is the fire boss. In this phase, there isn't really much. The Hydro Lance, or something like that, he just casted. Basically, you should interrupt it. It doesn't really, it's not too bad, but it's just a bit easier on the healers. Hydro Lance. That big blue thing that I ran away from is called Glaciate. That does a lot of damage the closer you are to him when he does it, so you need to run away and then come back. If you look at the bottom, there's the percentages for the bosses. You need to get both of these down pretty much even, because at the end they all form into one big one. So, and they turn into two other bosses once you hit 25 in phase 2, once they hit 25%. So you need to take them down evenly. What a lot of people do is they have the ranged on Feludius and the melee on Ignatius, but this is quite tough when you try. It's quite hard to balance your ranged and melee together. Right there, I had a debuff called waterlogged on me. To get rid of it, you just have to walk straight into that fire stream and straight back out. You'll take a bit of damage, but it gets rid of the debuff. For our DPS, we actually stood in the middle and took them down as needed, and then as one got less health than the other, we changed DPS onto the other one to keep them level. So one got down to 25 and I think the other one was 30, which was good. So now we go to second phase, which is the next two, which is Orion and Terrestra or something like that. And it's similar really to tanking positions. Right here, when he goes back there, you have to get Searing Winds, which is this cloud that you stood on, because you do this big yellow thing and it does quite a bit of damage if you're not on one. Just there. And then after that, you need to get grounded, which is these gravity pulls, which we will run to right here. You need to go straight in and straight back out, because they do a bit of damage. He'll do a big AoE in a sec. Right here. It's not too much, just heal through it. Okay, so this is the Searing Winds again. And then get grounded. The pool was quite far away, so I chose not to for a minute until the pool got close to me. And then, as you see, the other boss is getting quite low health now. I think it's about halfway, so we move on to Orion, my guy, and start taking him down. Yeah, so right there I didn't get Searing Winds, and you could see how much damage it did. It did 101k. So like, if you think that was like a bit low geared, like cloth DPS, they would have been dead, which isn't good for the last phase. So right here they're pretty even now, so we sort of pull them close together in a sec, and then we take them both down together, just like that. And here's phase 3. All 3 of them come down and they all go into the middle and make 1. On this phase we had quite a bit of trouble, and what we found was that tanking him from where he starts isn't very good, because he does like these blue pools and you have to keep moving them, but the thing is, like, the more people that stand in them, they grow. So what we did is, me and the other tank took him to the top of these stairs, so the range can stay in the middle. Well, so all the DPS pretty much can stay in the middle, and they don't have to move very much. That way they can keep casting, and that way we got plenty of room to run, because you have to keep a certain amount of range from each other for the chain lightnings and things like that. But if the 2 tanks are close to each other, it doesn't really matter, because they do have a lot of health, and the healers don't really have to heal anybody else. Right there, you just saw he lifted a few people up in the air. That the people up in the air can't do anything, because they're in this bubble. They take damage while they're in the bubble, and then they get dropped from the air to hit the floor. So really, you can't really do anything. The healers just have to heal and try and keep them alive. So I think this health's getting pretty close to dead now. There's the power where he drops the people. Also, you can't keep him in these pools too long, otherwise he starts to lose health. He starts to gain health, sorry. So there we lose. We did that. So there he is, he's dead. We did the whole fight and we only lost 1 person at the end. That's pretty good. That was a nice run. We've been after him for a while. It's getting quite frustrating, because we wiped like 5 times and we had him on 6% health. Which isn't good. So there's the loot. And that's that fight. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate and subscribe.